How's it going? Thank you. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, remaining members. My name is Michael Kaplan. I'm representing Brown University Students for Sensible Drug Policy. One thing that I feel qualified to talk about, that we've heard a lot about, is the access to youth. As a very recent teenager, I can speak to the pretty contemporary situation in high schools and in youth spaces all across the nation. I grew up in pretty rural New Hampshire, and I can tell you that at my high school, anyone who wanted marijuana had access to it. And if that's the case in a small town, rural New England, it's certainly the case in the bigger cities of New England, and I'm sure it's the case all around Rhode Island. Everyone I've talked to in Rhode Island has concurred on that. And conversely, in high school, I certainly knew that if I wanted to, I could get access to marijuana. Alcohol was much harder to get access to. I have a couple statistics here. The University of Michigan conducted a study. 80 to 90% of teenagers said it was easy to buy marijuana because they didn't need to go to a store that required government-regulated, identification. In a lot of cases, they had friends or knew people who were involved with the drug trade at a young age, and this provides channels of access. Another study from Columbia found that 40% of high schoolers know a peer who sells marijuana, but less than 1% know a peer who sells alcohol. This is just sort of a further back up. And the reason that there's no accessible black market for alcohol is because the supply chain and the sale of alcohol is regulated by the state. And this, inventory is tracked, identification is necessary at every step, and this prevents diversion into the black market and makes it so youth can't access it. Another thing I can talk about is the economic issues from more the perspective of someone who might start a business or a student, graduating from college who's looking for some sort of area for entrepreneurship. And, once Massachusetts allows legal, regulated marijuana, we're going to see graduates from colleges all across Rhode Island with degrees in finance, economics, business, entrepreneurships, who are interested in this market. They're going to go where the market is legal, where the market is established, and where they can get access to the revenue streams and the capital that's necessary for them to start businesses. In terms of tax revenue, we've heard a lot about that. One of the members of Brown University Students for Sensible Drug Policy went to high school in Colorado and actually observed the effects of the revenue incurred from legalization. And he said that there were noticeable substantial material improvements to his high school post-legalization because of the tax revenue. Marijuana legalization provides an easy way to generate millions of tax dollars that Rhode Island can put back into drug treatment programs, into opioid addiction prevention, and into the schools and social welfare programs. So, in conclusion, Brown University Students for Sensible Drug Policy and representative of the general opinion of the Brown student body urges the Senate and the House to pass House Bill 5555. Thank you.